Well, what an eventful day yesterday, right? Let's take a look at some Facebook photos from the dynamic sky we had. You can see the swirl in the clouds here, the rotation of this thunderstorm. We had a lot of upper air dynamics causing these thunderstorms to become supercell storms, many of them, and they tend to last a lot longer, and they create very dramatic looking skies. If you saw Alyssa Campbell with this beautiful photograph here, this actually looks like a tornado dropping out of a wall cloud here, a rotating wall cloud. Hannah got this photograph here, but these are what we call scud clouds, where the air is rushing up into the storm, and some air that had dropped from the storm, much more moisture in it, and that cool air gets drawn up and condenses quicker and causes clouds to form lower. And it looks like a funnel cloud, but in this particular case was not the story. But you can see more of those, what we call scud clouds, hanging below these thunderstorms. But beautiful pictures indeed. Unfortunately, supercell storms drop a lot of hail, and that was the case yesterday, crossing the interstate near, well, basically the Elmore-Ada County line. I'll show you that coming up. This looks like snow on the road. That was hail. It wasn't snow that fell. If you got there late, it was looking like slush. That's what it was after the hail melted. Beautiful shot here from of a rainbow here. Midday rainbows are much lower in the sky. They're the higher the sun is, the lower the angle of the rainbow, and very heavy rain. That was a big element of these storms too. Some crops and wild are certainly flooded here, and this is the ice again. You see it on the sides of the road here, the hail as it was melting. So the interstate was it was a mess, and a very slow going on the interstate at times as well yesterday. All right, let's take a look at the dynamics that kind of got us into this situation yesterday. An unusually strong jet stream further south than we typically have this time of year, and an unusual push of tropical moisture coming in, those two converging into the northeast here, and then a diverging jet stream where you have the jet stream doing this, creates a little void in the upper atmosphere, and the air comes rushing up, and that causes that lift in the atmosphere. Divergence aloft will cause that. It's a prime setup for us. And you look at some of the other elements that were involved here. Well, there was lots of spin in the atmosphere as well, or at least enough of it to create rotating thunderstorms, and long-lived storms were pushing through as they came through yesterday. Well, the atmosphere is not as moist today, but I want to show you some storms that are already forming even this evening. This was the hail yesterday, the Ada-Elmore County line right here, and there's the hail crossing the interstate where we had the issue, some areas of large hail in many locations. All right, today we have hit about 71 for the high temperature today, and you look at the extended forecast here, notice what's happening for the McCall area. I want to talk about what's happening with temperatures in the 70s all the way to near 80 on Friday, but then a huge drop again over the weekend. I think we're going to get showers on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. This 20% is probably going to go up, and then a huge temperature drop on Sunday down to 58 degrees. All right, we take a look at what's happening across the region. This is the latest Doppler radar. Look at this, a line of thunderstorms down around Highway 78 north of Murphy, tracking northeast. Now, these may or may not hold together, so Boise could get some gusty breezes out of this and some brief heavy rain. The atmosphere is not as dynamic as it was yesterday. I don't expect the same thing. However, there's still some thunderstorms that are forming, and there's a little rain out there this evening, so keep an eye to the sky, the southwestern sky. But in the meantime, warmer temperatures will be heading in over the next few days. Forecast for the rest of the evening, it's not showing up here, but we've got that line of storms that is coming in, so we've got a slight chance the further south and east and west you are of the interstate, you've got a chance of some storms coming on in. Forecast for tomorrow and for everybody, beautiful weather tomorrow. Lots of sunshine and warmer for the valley. I'm expecting temperatures around 77 in Boise, 79 degrees in Ontario. Again, just a light breeze, beautiful day coming up. Extended forecast is going to call for a big time warming trend this week. 81 on Wednesday, 85 Thursday, 91 Friday, still warm Saturday. Watch out for evening thunderstorms Saturday and a chance of showers and storms, and much cooler on Sunday.